Hello friends, today's video is a mentoring video. It's a question about why we would want to be mentored, or what mentoring is, or how can we be mentored, or how can we be a mentor. And when I first heard about mentoring, I was in corporate management and realized that there were people like me who could mentor other people or could mentor people like me. And everyone always wants to be mentored. I thought, ooh, I want to be mentored. And then I thought, one day I want to be a mentor. I think that would be such a great thing to be able to help people with your expertise because you've done it. You've been there. And then when I got ready to retire, I was always a proponent of FlyLady. Watched the FlyLady system videos that she had, and was really getting the emails and all the little things she was doing for us. And then one day she said, I know that people would love to be mentored, but there's only one of me and there's millions of you around the world, and so I'm going to hire some people to mentor. And I thought, oh, I want to be mentored. Now, I had been following this system at that point for probably 19 years. And maybe not 19 years, maybe 15 years, but I've been following it for a long time at that point, and I didn't really need a mentor. I was really good at it, and what I needed to be was a mentor, and it dawned on me that maybe I should be a mentor. I don't really need a mentor. And so I applied and I became a mentor over, a series of interviews and conversations, and it was such a pleasure, and I was so honored when the FlyLady named each of us FlyLady, and so I became FlyLady Kat. And I've kept that title because that's the title that was given me, and it was never taken away. I did leave that system, and I'm mentoring on my own now, but I want to talk to you about what mentoring means and why you would need it. So mentoring is when you are held accountable by someone who's giving you sage advice based on their expertise. Remember that you never want to take any suggestions or any directions from people who aren't where you want to be. So for example, you wouldn't take, or I would say you shouldn't take advice from a marriage counselor who's divorced. Maybe multiple divorces. That doesn't seem like a sage thing to do, a wise thing to do. You wouldn't take financial advice from a person who's about to go bankrupt again. You wouldn't take advice on rearing your children from people who don't have children. So that's why I know that I am you. I've been in your position, whether you work or you're at home. I've had children. I'm almost 68 years old. I've been through the gamut, and I've maintained for now about 21 years the FlyLady system. And before that, I tried other systems that were precursors to the FlyLady system. So what you want to do is, if you are living in chaos, if you are living in a home that is untidy, unkempt, you're miserable, you don't know which way to turn, you feel like you're sidetracked, then you might need a mentor. And the mentorship program that I offer you is, first of all, you can come here and watch these videos that I make for you on YouTube. I make you 3 new videos a week. On Friday, you get a sample, an actual video from my Patreon channel, which is a little mini mentoring session. And on Mondays, right now, I go live for about an hour in the morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. And that's an opportunity for you to ask questions. So this is like a teeny bit of what you would get as a mentee. But if you decide that you're ready to really jump in, and you have really tried and you just can't keep it together, then you probably want a mentor. And for a very reasonable price, I can mentor you. The most expensive mentoring that I give is $100 a month. And for what you get, that is a very reasonable price. You get 4 25-minute sessions from me a month, once a week. If you feel like you are just needing a little brushing up, a little help, but you don't need the full 4, then I have one for 2, one every other week for 25 minutes, and that one is only $50. Again, an extremely helpful amount. I do have one that is one time a month for $25. That is really just a teaser, a taste, to see if it's something that you need. Some of you may just be on the verge where you just need one a month. And if you do, and you feel like you can maintain without having a touch back with me for the whole month, that's great. A lot of times what it is, it's a taste to see if it's something you feel would be beneficial for you. Also, it's a place where people land after they've been doing it for 4 times a month, and maybe they back down to twice a month, and now they're trying to feel their wings, and they're trying to go down to once a month to see if they're going to be able to maintain. And oftentimes people graduate. The little videos that I make are only $5 a month. They're included with your personal mentorship. But if you just want the videos, they are little mini mentoring sessions, and you get 5 a week. One on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, every week, week after week, for only $5 a month. It's $20 a month for $5. That is a phenomenal price for something like that. Now, if you want to, you can even do $54 a year and save a 10%, because it would be $60 for the year for the $5 a month. But if you want to save a little, it's $54 a year. So these are all the options for people who feel like, you know what, I'm just not able to do it on my own. I'm too overwhelmed. I'm too sidetracked. My ADD's too strong. Whatever it is, I'm here to help you. I can help you with not only mentoring about keeping your house tidy and clean and decluttering it, but I can also help you with other things. So if you're trying to figure out how to do a garden, and you're trying to have a garden, and you're trying to organize that and see how that fits into your life, I can help you with that. I have had gardens. I can help you with that. If you are working, whether you are self-employed, I have been self-employed and am currently self-employed, or you're working for a corporate situation or for some small business, I can tell you how to best do the things that you need to do to simplify and organize your time at work and to make it more enjoyable. And I have many people who have become very successful as a result of my mentorship there. So there are things that I can do for you that you just might not be able to do for yourself. I like to think of it, and I've said it before, and I just think it's a great picture to have in your mind, is that I'm standing on the deck of the ship. You're out in the water, in the chop, and you can't see past the little choppy waves that are all around you, and you don't know where the life preserver is. And I can say, swim to your left about 30 feet. And there it is. Okay, so I can see when I look at your home. That's why we do video chats. You don't have to do a video chat, but it is helpful on those times when you want to show me something. Kat, what can I do with this pantry? What do you suggest I do with this room? How can I best organize this project? And I can see it and help you. Or you might want to show off a little and say, Kat, look, remember what my bedroom looked like before? Look at it now. Look at my closet. This is what I did in 4 sessions. And it's so rewarding to me, and it's so fulfilling for you. So if you haven't ever considered being mentored, I strongly suggest you think about this investment in yourself. For the 4 times, now when I'm making this video right now, it's the end of May. I'm in the last week of May. So you wouldn't want to sign up right now for 4 times a month, because in this current month, there aren't 4 times left. There's barely 1 time left. The same for the 2 times a month. There's really not 2 times left. I could maybe squeeze you in for once a month at the end of this month. If I have a slot, I have 2 or 3 slots left, and that's it. So it might not work, but you want to wait till June 1st. I do have some slots coming open June 1st. So you can sign up on Patreon, patreon.com. There is an app, a Patreon app as well, and you choose the tier you're interested in. And you commit, and that money will come out of your account, whether it's your debit or your credit card, your debit card, or your PayPal account every month, or if you pay annually for just the videos once a year. So consider it. If it's something you want to do, I would love to help you. I love to see people graduate. I love it when there's nothing left to talk about, and that's when you know, oh, it's time to move on. It's a bittersweet time to lose my dear, precious, and intimate friends that I developed with you. That friendship, it sometimes is a little awkward in the beginning, but in the end, it's always the same. I love each and every one of you, and I hope that you decide, if you're struggling, that you don't put it off any longer, that you're not afraid to come on and be mentored. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that you are always remembering that you're beautiful and that you be beautiful.